Tatiana, a world-renowned fortune-teller, was finishing up her favorite book while her son Umberto played the violin haphazardly. She had learned how to tune out the frantic noises many months ago when her son showed special interest in music. This was her escape from her whirlwind of a life, a chance to just relax and pretend to be someone she wasn't, vicariously through the musings of a book. Because her life was a bit of a fairy tale in itself, she preferred to read autobiographies and non-fiction. It helped stabilize her thoughts. Umberto stopped playing the violin abruptly and stared at his mother. She was his favorite person in the world. Warm, beautiful, soft-spoken, but fun and spunky when the moment called for it. If he had to name a best friend in the entire universe, it would be Tatiana, his mother. Tatiana noticed her son staring at her and asked, "Umberto, did you finish your homework?"
"Yes, I did. Mother, may I stop practicing now? I'm sleepy."
"Of course, son, you don't have to ask permission to nap."
Mother, can I ask you a question? Will we see Papa again? Will he come live with us like before?
"I'm sure there'll come a day. Now, shh. Let's not worry about that now. Take your nap. I'll have some milk and cookies for you when you wake up." The community esteemed Tatiana as a healer. When the doctors couldn't find a remedy for an illness, they would visit her in her quaint shack, and she would patch them up. Once word got around of her skillful regenerative concoctions, along with her all-seeing eye, her home was always full of visitors. However, this visitor she had been expecting for some time now.
"I would have called before my appearance, but I knew you wouldn't mind my visit. Did you expect me, witch?"
I could smell a rot of death upon my doorstep for weeks now, Grim. Besides, it's part of our lineage four-prong curse to expect your visit once in our life, is it not?
It sounds like you are well versed in all things, my cursed beauty. Your grandmother taught you well. You have a very handsome son, witch, yet he's quite an anomaly. Umberto, is it not?
My son is none of your concern.
You cannot turn me into one of your collectibles, witch. Do you think you were clever to have born a son instead of a daughter? Do you really think your family's curse is broken because of this minor glitch? This pitiful twist in fate?
Of course it's broken. Umberto's the firstborn male to us Fae in our entire lineage. I happen to know that males cannot be Fae. I cannot have any more children, also part of our curse. Therefore, it is broken. You shall surely die of old age after I'm gone. I'm sure of it."
Tisk, 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 oh sweet gullible witch. So beautiful, yet so stupid. Your family's curse is not broken, it's just been paused. Now you know your defiance will come at a cost, and the price you pay is your son.
"No, you can't. You wouldn't, and I will not let you. His father will never allow this. I know it is not his time."
Settle down, all-seeing witch, or I will harvest your son before it's due time.
Is it not enough you've performed the exchange with the women in our family for centuries, Grim? Must you also torment my only son?
I will never understand the plight of a Fae. Fine. I won't take your son into harvest now, but you must replace your lack of a daughter with another girl of my choosing.
Another?
There is a family of sorts, lovers, traveling to the fair from another city. They bring with them a little girl by the name of Isabella. You will read her, tell her what you see in her future, tell her if she seeks my help her destiny will be changed. Do this and I will spare your son an early harvest.
Is this child Fae?
What this child is no concern of yours. Which, do as I command.
The Grim Reaper removed himself from the caravan in a cloud of smoke that lingered, reminding Tatiana of her new priority. Convince the little girl to seek the Reaper's help. Her son, Umberto's life, depended on it. Several weeks after Isabella's reading, the Reaper paid Tatiana a second visit.
You should never play poker, witch, for you wear your feelings on your sleeve.
Are you here to celebrate your victory over an innocent? Because I would prefer you didn't.
Are you to tell me you feel guilty over saving your son?
No. That part settles me.
Besides, I'm here for something entirely irrelevant to what I need Isabella for.
The exchange. This part, I'm ready for. The Reaper didn't answer. He simply pounced on Tatiana and performed the exchange, leaving her feeling vulnerable, old, and defenseless. Welcome everyone to the next installment of Cursed Beauty. Just one more episode to go. That last episode, the grand finale, will be on Friday, but I do have a special gift for you guys. I believe Thursday. I might even have something for you guys on Wednesday, but I'm not going to promise anything because I'm actually not entirely for certain. I'm recording this on Saturday. It's a beautiful day here. I am going to go for a walk after I shoot this video, and I'm so excited that the weather is turning around for us up north. Anywho, it was a very dramatic interlude, Tatiana's interlude, and I figured we'd take the kids, Isabella, Caliani, and Umberto, go back to the past and just pretend they were in daycare together and pretend that Tatiana was their caregiver for this episode. This build is done by a forum friend of mine named Twiggy. Twiggy has an incredible blog going on with a male privacy that I'm reading, and ironically, this was the fair picture image that I had in Tatiana's episode last Friday. We never ventured inside, and I got a message from Twiggy, and it said, "Hey, I saw the facade of one of my builds," and I had no idea. So this is like perfect timing. It was timely, it was coincidental, but I'm so excited that I am using a build from up here in the forum, in the writing forum thread. So Tatiana Caliani, this is Caliani when she was a kid, before the makeovers, during her curse, and Isabella and Umberto. If we could get the mailbox out of the way, and there's the Woohoo condo right across the street. Isn't he a cutie? He's so beautiful. Alright, so we're going to go inside. Let's give you a 360. This is actually a residential. I believe it was part of a competition in the building threads. And I made it into a park so we can have more people in here. We actually do have some kids here. We actually have food going on in here too. Look at that. Thanks, Twiggy. Yeah, so they won't go hungry at all. Let's go inside. So I tried to get the kids here all at once. And let's see here. So I'm having this weird thing where, oh, look at this Halloween themed room. So this is kind of like a carnival fun house type of thing is what I'm thinking. It's a really amazing build. We have kind of a spooky room, a bathroom. I love all the colors inside. A pumpkin carving. We'll get the kids to do some of that. That's really nice. We have an orange room back here. Another restroom, a green room back here. Oh, let's not have Isabella get her hands on that concoction. She might kill Collie before they even grow up. We have nice kitchen. I love the kitchen. Yes. A hot tub area in the back. Living room. A backyard patio. Some exercising equipment. Some camping grounds. A little painter's nook right here, which I think is brilliant. This is so brilliant. A rocket. Looks like someone was building a rocket in the back here. Chess table. and a kid's playground in the back. And I believe they have some more rooms here. Oh, the homeless guys are sleeping in the room. That's lovely. We have a little bitty nursery in the middle here and a beautiful sauna in the back. So, oh look, and they even have an office in the back here. This is a really nice house. Great job. Really great job. All right. Oh, and look, some meditation in the foyer. I love it. I actually plopped this monkey bars in the front here. Looks like a concession stand right there. Because I made this into a park, I needed some monkey bars. I think that was the only thing I needed to add. And these benches to make it a park. So, today's episode was kind of eye-opening with Tatiana. It gave us the reasons why she did what she did to Isabella. She actually read her future inaccurately to save Umberto because of some mishap with her curse. And her curse is quite complicated, and I think eventually we'll know why. I know we only have one more episode to go, but by the time Friday hits, there'll be a little something on the channel for you guys to look at that will give you some hope into finding out what her story is. Is she drinking wine? What is she doing? Oh, she's like, I'm going to have to drink heavily. Let me turn this down. I'm going to have to drink heavily for taking care of Isabella. She's a hot mess. Let's put this out here. Let's put this right here. And I might have Isabella stomp on it. Because that's what she likes to do. Yep. We'll have her stamp on it. Stomp on it. Stamp on it. Stomp on it. Tomorrow I'm hoping I will give you a little special video regarding Kalyani and Umberto. We have a builder in the community that I am becoming really good friends with. She's a really, really amazing and creative builder, and she took on the task of building Umberto and Kalyani's house with both of their eclectic styles personified in the home, which I'm excited about. And so I'm hoping I can have that video ready for you guys for Wednesday. Thursday is my little surprise to you. It'll be a teaser of the upcoming story, and then Friday is the grand finale for Umberto and Kalyani's storyline, and it is a very emotional one for me, so you guys are going to have to bear with me on that one, and I hope to see you guys there. We actually get a treat, and we get 2 video stories in one video. Video story at the start for about 3 or 4 minutes. Oh, look at Angry Baby Mama. Oh my goodness. Wait, we want to look at you. At least she looks happy. She has a big belly. Good heavens. Oh, Paolo, we're sorry. I feel like we're to blame for his mishap there. But hopefully she'll be okay once the baby's born. I don't know what I was talking about. Oh, yes. So we'll get a video story in the beginning. We'll actually participate in a social event together in the middle for the LP. And then at the end, we will see another video story, which will be exciting right at the end of the LP portion. So I'm going to have her go there and have her get some food. I'm going to have her get some food too, and maybe grab a fruit punch. And then Umberto Han, oh my gosh, you're a hot mess. I think there's some bathrooms up front that he can use. Use that. And then, what kind of food? Ooh, have some chicken, Umberto. Protein for a growing boy. So So this next story, I think I mentioned it on Friday's video, and the reason why I'm referring to Friday's video a lot is because I've already created that one. That one's already rendered and ready to go. So in Friday's episode, I do mention that there's going to be a little, hey, why don't you come here and relax? Sabotage with sulfur. Tatiana, you're so evil. I don't know why she had that option. Her mischief. I didn't create Tatiana. I actually downloaded her from the gallery. If you type in Gypsy, she'll come out as one of the top downloaded gypsies. And she has a high level mischief for some reason as well. So that's really interesting for her character. So this new story has over 50 chapters. And while I cannot promise that I will do 2 episodes a week, I would love to do 2 or 3 a week just to get through the storyline. Not because I want to get through it fast and get it out of the way, but because I've already gone through all the emotions and excitement on each chapter. Like I really like for the CB fans to be equally as progressed in the story so we can share the same emotions. As sometimes when you release stuff that you have like tons of chapters in front of it, you're like, oh yeah, but for me that's old, even though for you it's brand new. So the reason why I have uploaded so many CB stories is for that reason. A, because I wanted to get to the new story quicker than what I anticipated, and B, because I wanted to see your reactions to all the outcomes. Alright, I don't want her to die in the sauna, so let's get her to take a nap because, you know, she's an elderly. What are the kids doing? Look at Umberto sitting with Isabella. Hey, you just stole his food, you asshat! You don't steal little kids' food! What? A monster! If I could punch him in the taco, I would. This guy just stole Umberto's food. Unbelievable. My husband's in the room and he just heard me say, why are you taco punching? Aww. Okay, let's get Kalyani to the bathroom. So next week what we're going to find is the entire week outside of Monday I'll do the backpacking challenge, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday will be just an introduction into the new cast. So you'll see the new neighborhoods have been all switched around. All the characters, including the townies, have been updated. So we'll be introducing all of the townies and the main characters of the cast throughout the week. And then we should go back to a regular schedule. So that kid's about to pee on himself. So part of the storyline is that the Reaper needed Isabella. And what I can tell you without spoiling any further plot lines and story arcs is that the Reaper needs to have an exchange, quote unquote, an exchange. And basically what that is, that essence that he extracts from these women gives him something. I can't tell you what the something is, but it does something for him that he needs. The storyline goes that Tatiana is to have a daughter, but instead of having a daughter, she has Umberto, and having a male in her legacy is not part of the plan. So it botches what the Reaper needs as far as this exchange is concerned, and so he needs a girl to replace the girl that Tatiana never had. And in steps Isabella, which is why he needed Isabella. And I know that makes no sense now, but I promise it will in the future. in the very near future, hopefully. She is magic. Oh, another thing that the Reaper referenced is that she is a witch. He kept calling her witch throughout the entire segment, and for all intents and purposes, she is. And that too will be explained. Stay tuned, as it will be explained in another episode. Kali, did you take a shower? Yeah, it looks like she did. She's gonna grab something to drink. Alright, guys. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap it up. It might be a shorter episode than anticipated. I just really wanted to get a feel for the kids when they were little. Umberto, Caliani, Isabella. And then also play around a little bit with Tatiana because she barely got any airtime. Oh, and there's our Callie. There's our real life Callie. I didn't have a chance to make this world different for this episode because it would have been way too time consuming for just a 15-20 minute episode. So let's just pretend that Tatiana is seeing Kalyani in the future. We'll just pretend that that's what happened. And in the meantime, again, this entire week will be jam-packed with some more Cursed Beauty goodness, and we will have an intro to the new cast next week because Thursday is a teaser for the new story that's coming up. And if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know in the feedback portion down below. I always look forward to hearing from you. You guys have a great rest of the week. I'll see you in another upload, and I'll chat with you super soon. I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.